Hi, I'm Burt True with the law firm True and Associates. There's huge news this week. The Missouri Supreme Court has said that the Missouri legislature's medical malpractice damage caps are unconstitutional. A divided court ruled that while this court is always hesitant to overturn precedent, it is nonetheless has followed its obligation to do so when necessary to protect the constitutional rights of Missouri citizens. The damage caps have been in place for 20 years, and injured people have unconstitutionally had their damages capped for that long. In 2005, the legislature lowered the damage caps to $350,000. The Missouri Supreme Court, with different judges on it, of course, upheld the damage caps in 1992. You see, the Missouri Constitution protects a person's right to a trial by jury. But if the legislature tells the jury what damages they can award, then the injured person is not receiving a trial by jury. They're receiving a trial by legislature. And that's not what the Missouri Constitution says. The court declared that the damage caps law infringes a person's right to a trial by jury, which includes the right to have the jury set the damages. These caps only applied to medical malpractice cases in Missouri. Now that the potential liability is unlimited, doctors' groups were quoted as saying, "Missouri doctors will leave the state." Oh, look at that. There they go. I'm not buying it. Studies have shown that doctors will practice where they can make money. They're not going to start leaving their jobs in Missouri in droves crossing the state lines. And even if they do, they will find that other states, such as Illinois, have already declared their damage caps unconstitutional. In the case where the Supreme Court overturned the damage caps, the mother of a baby whose brain was injured by doctors at Cox Medical Center in Springfield, sued Cox. She claimed that the doctor's malpractice caused the baby's brain injuries. The jury agreed with the baby's mother, and they awarded $1.5 million in damages for pain and suffering and $3.371 million in future medical damages. Although I feel for the people that were denied their proper amount of damages for the last 20 years by judges and the legislature that were violating the Constitution, I think that having this ruling in place now, under the constitutional principles that it's based on, is stronger than having the legislature repeal the law. In order to put damage caps back in place now, doctors and hospitals would have to convince Missouri voters to amend the Missouri Constitution and take away the right to trial by jury. That's not likely to happen. Take, for example, Sue Stratman. She testified in 2005 against the reduction in damage caps. Stratman's son, Daniel, who's now 27 years old, suffered severe brain damage from a medical error during surgery at St. Louis Children's Hospital in 1996. Stratman, who settled with the defendants in their case, estimates that the family has since spent millions of dollars on Daniel's care. "What a victory for victims," Stratman said. "We're not talking about frivolous lawsuits here. We're talking about serious medical malpractice injuries that affected my son for the rest of his life. He will never be able to live on his own. He'll never be able to work. He'll require 24-hour constant care. If this were your son, how much is too much?" One interesting thing about this 4-3 split decision is that one of the judges who signed off on it was not a Supreme Court judge. Judge Sandra Midkiff sits on the Jackson County, Missouri trial court. She was appointed to fill in for Zell Fisher, a Supreme Court judge that did not participate in the case. Medical malpractice is a serious problem. According to a 1999 report by the Institute of Medicine, as many as 98,000 Americans die every year because of medical mistakes. Today, exact figures are hard to come by, but a reasonable estimate is that medical mistakes kill around 200,000 Americans every year. That would make them one of the leading causes of death in the United States. The future looks better. This decision will help eradicate medical negligence. I'm Burt True with the law firm True and Associates. If you have a suggestion for a topic, please post it in the comments below. And if you are watching on my blog, you can subscribe to my blog by clicking the link below that says subscribe by email. You can also follow the blog using Google+. This will keep you updated with new posts to the blog. If you'd like to discuss something in private, just click the Google Voice gadget below. You enter your telephone number and Google will connect us by telephone. If you're watching on YouTube, You can subscribe to my YouTube channel to get notifications of new videos, and you can click the links on this video to view my law firm's television commercial or other interesting videos on personal injury, wrongful death, and medical malpractice topics. You can follow me on Twitter at Burt True and on Google Plus at Burt True. You'll get notice when I post a new video. I'm Burt True with True & Associates.